Scope and development of climatology. Climatology is derived from two Greek words, clima, which means inclination, and logos, which is the science of study. Therefore, climatology is a science that seeks to describe and explain the following: the nature of climate, why climate differs from place to place, and how it is related to other elements of the natural environment. And so, to be precise, climatology is the study of the varieties of climate found on the Earth and the distribution over the surface of the Earth. The primary goal of climatology is to study the unique characteristics of atmosphere in controlling the global climate, origin, types of climate, causes and processes influencing the climate variations, elements of weather, and the impact of climate on humans, or vice versa. The following scientists refer to climatology as: according to Critchfield, climatology is the study that seeks to describe and explain the nature of climate, how it differs from place to place, and how it is related to man's activities. According to Austin Muller, climatology is the branch of science which discusses the average conditions of weather. And according to Copian and DeLange, climatology is a summary, a composition of weather conditions over a long period of time. According to Thornwhite, he broadens the scope of climatology and suggests that it is the study of the atmosphere as well as the Earth's surface. And now, with the increasing popularity of thermometer and barometer invented in the mid-17th century, the weather observations also increased and the public perception of climate became even more objective. These conceptual models aggregated the experiences, narratives, and navigational charts in order to construct theoretical descriptions of the dynamics of the atmosphere. Halley proposed an explanation of the trade winds by creating a conceptual model of two atmospheric cells formed by warm air masses at the surface of the equator that were lifted up and carry water and heat towards the poles. Foundations of the modern climatology. In 1720, James Jarrin was the first man to organize systematic weather data in 1702 in several locations, while in 1780, when the first meteorological society was founded, the Societas Meteorological Palatina in Germany, which collected weather information and formed several stations in Europe. During the 18th century, when climatology could be clearly recognized as a science, the Western explorers had been to nearly all parts of the world, and navigators have collected several atmospheric and oceanic information. At that point, the next steps were focused on systematization of analysis and an eventual development of causal relations. With the increasing popularity of the thermometer and barometer invented in the mid-17th century, the weather observations also increased and the public perception of climate. Water. Many human problems are related to excess or deficit of water. The applied climatologist supplies important information on everything from the chances of flood occurring to the relative severity of the flood as well. Health studies is the relationships between health, disease, mortality, and the climate show some remarkable results. Climate influences the relative merits of a local as a health, a location as a health resort or as a tourist center. The effect of climate at high altitudes provide an apt example of the hazard. Industry and trade. Applied climatology serves a significant input into the industrial and trade sectors of an economy.